Hello there. What's going on, everybody? Today we get an ARC 170 Starfighter preview for X-Wing Wave 3. Yes, our Republic ARC 170 has got a new fancy paint job, and it's going to have all new pilots, and it's going to pretty much be about the same as the Rebel version, but the new tricks and things that they're able to do, because they're in a new faction, is going to give them some different play styles and some pretty cool things. So we're going to take a look at this, all the new stuff they showed us. And also want to remind you guys, there is still time to enter the giveaway. I am giving away a $25 Amazon gift card so you can win an expansion of your choice. That's definitely going to be helpful with X-Wing Wave 3 coming out. So, if you'd like to enter to win that, you just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. It's as simple as that. I'll probably announce that early next week. So definitely stay tuned for that. Click that little bell for alerts so you can get notified when new videos come out so you don't miss on that. All right, so ARC 170, new article today. Look at all this cool stuff we're going to get. So they did show us some of our generics. All right, yeah, Initiative 2, no special abilities. Focus, target lock, barrel roll, 3 in the front, 2 in the back, 163. Pretty standard, the same as your Rebel version, but great artwork, right? And I definitely love seeing capital ships in the background of any of these because that's always just excellent. We've got our Initiative 3, Squad 7 Veteran. Same stats, but Initiative 3. Also great looking art. Beautiful cards. Love this art. Next up we have Sinker, Wolfpack Veteran. Okay, he's also Initiative 3. And we do have a lot of Initiative 3 pilots here. And I think actually that's pretty much a good thing because a lot of the synergy here is to fly a lot of them alongside each other. And I think, having them be tied for initiative will allow you to do a little bit more easy formation flying, and that you can choose who's going to go first in case you need, run into any bumps and things. So this one, while a friendly ship at range 1 to 2 in your side arcs performs a primary attack, it may reroll 1 attack die. So he's giving rerolls to all his buddies on his left and right flank. Beautiful, beautiful upgrade or ability. Jag. Jag is going to say, after a friendly ship at range 1 to 2 in your side arcs defends, you may acquire a target lock on the attacker. So again, you're starting to see more and more of the synergy of them of side by side, which is really, really cool. Like that. Although I wonder if that's going to give a big weakness. Like if you're flying all of them side by side, if you're able to disrupt them like with a bump, is that really how much is that going to break everything? Interesting to see. Wolf. When you perform a primary forward attack, you may spend a charge to reroll attack die. Really cool. When you perform a primary rear attack, you may recover a charge to roll an additional attack die. So all around really cool. You get stuff for either arc, but of course you have to do the front arc first and then the rear arc, and then it's built in. It's a built-in rechargeable mechanic, so you can use it for either one, but you kind of have to do it in a certain order. Very procedural, but cool because you got the charge there also. And he's Initiative 4. And then we've already seen Oddball in the V19 Torrent. We have the same exact pilot ability here in the ARC 170. Also really cool paint job on the Jedi, on the Delta 7 right behind him. So Initiative 5 for Oddball also. After you fully execute a red maneuver or perform a red action, if there's an enemy ship in your bullseye arc, you may acquire a lock on that ship. Just like here. Boom. Like it's kind of cool jumping back and forth between the two. But yeah, so those are our pilots. Now we do get some upgrades also. So we've got an astromech here, R4P44. After you fully execute a red maneuver, if there's an enemy ship in your bullseye arc, you gain a calculate token. So again, good for, you do that K turn, you still have him there. He has the calculate token, right? So like that one's kind of cool because you might not really have many droid pilots, so calculate won't be quite as strong for the Republic as it will for other factions, but I don't know if there's any droids out there that would be flying stuff, so that's kind of cool. Dedicated, this one, this is a Republic non-limited, so you can't put this on a named pilot. While another friendly ship in your side arcs at range 0 to 2 defends, if it is limited or has the dedicated upgrade, and you are not strained, you may gain a strain token. If you do, the defender rerolls one of their blank results. Great for people that are focused. This one's so much going on here. Like this one, obviously, you want to have multiple dedicated. Like if you're running a bunch of generics and you want them all to be dedicated, it's going to get benefit that way. Or you run maybe one name that doesn't have dedicated. So that one, interesting. You can now the strain tokens are going to help you die a little easier, so you don't really want to take strain tokens if you can help it. But it's good for like if they're attacking this guy over here and you're over here, you weren't going to get shot anyway. You might as well take the strain token to help out your buddies. Now it looks like Chancellor Palpatine is also coming with this set because they showed the flip card here, turning into Darth Sidious. It looks like he comes with both factions, which is kind of cool because he is Republic or Separatist, and it would be stinky to kind of make you have to buy across the aisle because they're trying to keep you from having to do that. So we've got, we're getting Palpatine and Sidious in this pack as well. Clone Commander Cody. It's nice to see Cody. It is nice to see Cody, especially after we didn't get him at all in Star Wars Rebels. He's got a Republic gunner, and after you perform an attack that missed, if one or more hit and crit results were neutralized, the defender gains a strain token. This is great for formation flying, for flying in swarms. I think Republic's just really going to be about having like 4 ships all, going after the same person, flying side by side. I think that's really going to be the sweet spot for them. And and so, especially for the first attack, you want him on maybe your highest initiative ship is what I'm thinking. So this way they can shoot first. They're obviously going to cancel a result. Now you get a strain token, and then the next shot is more likely to get through. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But that's, maybe not. Maybe there's other better ways to do it. Or maybe if your second shot has the more critical guaranteed stuff and you want to make sure those crit effects get through, you can probably try and do stuff like that. But yeah, Cody seems good. And then the 7th Fleet Gunner, which is really, really nice looking, is another Republic gunner. Has 1 charge, not rechargeable naturally, but it does have a built-in recharge mechanism. So, while another friendly ship performs a primary attack, if the defender is in your firing arc, you may spend a charge. If you do, the attacker rolls 1 additional die to a maximum of 4. During the system phase, you may gain a disarm token to recover a charge. So, you can disarm yourself to recover your charge. Probably won't want to do that a whole lot. Especially with the Arc 170, which has forward and rear arcs. There's not going to be too many times where you really think, hey, I want to gain a disarm token. But it may be worth it, especially if you do them all at the same time. Just get it over with and then boom. So you're letting somebody else perform a primary attack. As long as you have arc on them too, they get to roll an extra die, which is great. Now, granted, it's got the maximum of 4. So if your Arc 170 is already at range 1 of the enemy in the front arc, you're already rolling 4 dice anyway, so you don't need to do that. But in almost every other scenario, if you're beyond range 1 in the front arc or anywhere in the rear arc, the extra die is going to be awesome. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So you can very easily get 4 dice. This is going to turn into a really powerful ship. And I one of the things I love about this is a lot of people used to say, how is Clone Wars going to be able to compete with the Rebels and the Empire? How are they going to be able to compete in the same game that has stuff from 30 years later? And this is how, because these guys used teamwork. These guys, first off, they were clones, so clones are better than stormtroopers anyway. They just were. But also, their teamwork is what's really going to make up for the fact that their technology may be older. And I don't even buy that. Technology doesn't really change all that much in Star Wars. It just looks different and becomes newer, but it's still, 1,000 years pass and, technology kind of stays very similar. It just looks different. So, I think that this is just a great way to show them as being an older group, but they work side by side and they have teamwork, and as a result, they are just as good, if not better, than all the other factions in terms of firepower in this case. So this is actually a really, really nice gunner. I think running these on all of your Arc 170s might be really cool to run like 3 or 4 of them together and try to get like 4 attack dice in the front arc. What an alpha strike you would have, right? That's really nice. Maybe the first one with Cody, perhaps. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Excited for the Arc 170. we're gonna have to see, how good it is once it comes out. And I don't know if there's anything from this pack that they haven't spoiled yet, but well, I guess we'll see. And it is confirmed also that these guys are coming out next Thursday. I kind of talked about that earlier, but yes, the 21st. So definitely save your money because they're gonna take it all on the 21st, which is Thursday, March 21st. The 21st is 21st. That doesn't even make sense. But yes, so very excited. There's going to be a lot. Stay tuned. I will probably be doing unboxings all of these throughout the day and into the next day because there's a lot of stuff. There's not just this. There's also the Separatists. And then there's also a Z95 or Z95 if you prefer. And I believe a TIE Striker. So we've got a lot of stuff for Wave 3 coming out next Thursday. So definitely stay tuned for that. And that's all I've got for you guys. I want to thank you all so much for watching. And as always, have a great day.